Y'all fuck with Jolene though? Hello. My name is Eric, and welcome to the Cat Golf Show. Now, if you can't tell, I'm quite a ways away from the camera this time. I'm further back than I usually am. And that is for no other reason than to show off my shirt. Now, this is for all my JoJo fans out there, you know who this is. This is Jolene Cujo, obviously, and this is her Stan Stone Free, obviously, from part 6 of JoJo. Yeah, the only reason why I'm back this far today is literally just because of the shirt. I wanted to show it off the camera. My chair was a little too close to my desk, and so the camera was like cutting off like halfway here. I mean, you could kind of see Stonefree's face a little bit, but I figured this is better. And if you can't, because I don't even know, I tested this out a couple times, and from this angle you could see it a little better. So I'm hoping that I don't have to sit up straight the whole time, because Lord knows my posture is fucking terrible. So you can see the shirt, yeah, but hopefully you can see it. Hopefully you fucking can see it, and I don't look like a spaz trying to explain to you that I'm wearing my JoJo shirt and I'm trying to rep and get Jolene in frame today.
Hi.
I'm back. My Superman video did pretty good. Like, I'm surprised. I checked it the day that I uploaded it. It got like 6 views pretty quickly, and I was like, okay, that's pretty cool. And then like the next day it was up to 20, which is super cool. I mean, that's awesome. I've been putting a lot more time and effort into editing these videos. If you couldn't tell, like the last few months there's been jokes, like the editing has been humorous. And I'm sort of picking up my rhythm, and I'm getting a style for how I like to edit these videos in a way that's sort of interesting and unique to me. The sounds are obviously very funny. I love those fucking sound effects. Curtis Connor, like I mentioned him in a previous video, he he inspired me with that. He uses a lot of those like Vine sound effects in his videos, and they're so funny and they're so timed so well. So I'm like, let me take the sounds and use them in my own sort of unique way and edit in my own sort of unique way. So that's what I've been doing, and hopefully you guys have been liking them. I mean, I've been told that they've been funny, and I've been like sending them to my friends to be like, guys, you should check out this video. I edited it in a funny way, and they're like, yeah, this is pretty funny. So if you haven't watched my Superman video, go watch it. It's funny. I think it's a decent review. I have not seen the movie for a second time, like I said I wanted to. To be fair, not that much time has passed. It's literally been like maybe not even a week yet. And I don't know. I just don't know for sure that I will go back and see it again. It's just like movie tickets are so expensive these days, man. It's like you get them online. You go online to like pre-order your tickets or whatever. And it's like they charge you like a $5 convenience fee for doing an online transaction. In person, I think the tickets are like maybe $12, $11. But online, they're like 15. And I'm like, God damn, for like 2 adult tickets. When my friend and I went last week, it was like $30. I'm like, holy fuck, dude. It's just everything's so expensive, and it's so sad. I remember hearing stories about how people used to sneak into the movie theater. Like when they were kids, they used to fucking go to the movies and just get in for free. Like you had people that like worked at the theater at concessions, I guess, and they were like, yeah, whatever, you guys can go in. Or they just snuck past them. I was like, it was funny. It was like, those were the days, right? I don't even know. I didn't exist back then, but I imagine that was a lot of fun to go and just sneak into whatever movie you wanted to go and see. Yeah, so this video today, I don't know how long it's going to be. I don't know what I'm going to talk about. I literally don't have much to talk about. I was actually racking my brain trying to think of topics for today's video because I'm like, bro, I don't know what to do. I was gonna do one video where I go through my Hinge messages and like show off my conversational skills, because I feel like I'm really bad at flirting. I feel like I'm so fucking bad at flirting. I don't know how to do it necessarily well. I feel like when I met my ex, she was like, yeah, when we first started talking, you know, it was obvious that we both like had mutual, attraction to each other. And I was sort of sending memes and thinking that was flirting. And she was like, yeah, no, I didn't get that you were flirting with me at all when we first started talking. I actually thought you didn't like me. I was just very confused. To be fair, she was not as chronically online as I was at the time, and still am, to be honest. So a lot of the memes that I was sending were just like stupid stuff that were going over her head. So for someone maybe more chronically online, it would come across that way, I guess. But still, I'm like constantly asking my friends, I'm like, does this look like flirting? Is this flirting? Like, I don't know how to flirt with this person. And I'm just like, bro, how do you flirt? Like, where do you go to learn how to flirt without sounding like a douchebag? I'm so scared of making the person that I'm flirting with, the flirtee, if you will, offended by my advances. Like, I'm not saying anything creepy or weird or anything like that. You know, if I say something funny or like weird or quirky, it's like intentional. I feel like, yeah, if I flirt more overtly than I do now, or what I think is flirting, I'm just like, what if it puts them off? What if they're not feeling me, you know? And it's easy to say they'll let you know, but I feel like that's not the case. I feel like I said in a previous video, it's easier not to confront you if you're putting someone off, so they probably just will like talk around it. But yeah, I'm in a situation right now that I'm just like, I don't know how to flirt exactly, and I'm not sure how to proceed. Okay, I'll leave it at that. I'm not sure how to proceed, and I think I'm flirting but I'm not 100% sure if I am flirting. But yeah, like I was saying, today's video is sort of just going to be a random helter-skelter, or just a typical yap session, I guess, or just talk about a few little things here and there. I've started playing PUBG with a friend of mine. The friend, ironically, who's supposed to come on here on this show and record an episode with me, which we still have not done. We were halfway through the summer. He's going back to college in the fall, and we have not recorded an episode together. We've talked about it, and actually, funnily enough, while playing PUBG, I was like, should I record this? should I record this and upload it? And I may do that. I may upload a few PUBG videos. I mean, we first game we booted up tonight. We've been playing for the past 3 days now. We run a couple games every night, pretty much. For the last 3 days now, we've run a game. And tonight, the first game we played, we won, like, surprisingly. I mean, I definitely got carried hard. Like, I think he's more of a gamer than me, or he's a better gamer than me, at least at, like, FPS and shit. Yeah, he did carry me, but we won the first game, and it was super awesome. And we've won, like, one other game, I think, a few days ago when we first started playing. But yeah, that's been a lot of fun. I've been watching a lot of Markiplier, like I said, play PUBG. I think I might have mentioned that. Maybe I didn't. I've been watching a lot of Markiplier play PUBG. It's just so funny, and it looked like so much fun, like him and his friends playing. I don't have too many friends who play it. There's one other friend that I may invite to our squad eventually, but we're just running duos, me and him, and it's been good. Like, we've been having a lot of fun. You die so quick in that game, though. It's like you land on the ground, you loot a building. If you're alone, you survive for a little bit longer, but the minute you start crossing to, like, get to the circle, and we're so bad at doing this. Like, we go land in a place that's far away where no one else lands, and then we have to run to the circle. And it's so far. Like, the circle in PUBG feels like it moves so much faster than the circle in Fortnite. So we end up getting fucking half our health decimated by the circle. Then we get out of the circle, and we're surrounded by teams, and we get fucking killed. You die so fast. Like, half the time I don't even know where I'm getting shot from. I feel like PUBG, if you're listening, take note. They could do better at, like, sound alert. Like, in Fortnite, when there's footsteps, I know now there's a little bar above the character's head that will, like, glow gray with footsteps or something. And and generally when they're shooting, there's some sound bar notification on the screen that indicates what direction you're being shot in. In PUBG, you're standing in a field and you just hear gunshots. You're not sure where they're coming from, and you're dead. You're just dead. You just die instantly. It's fun. It's difficult. We were playing team deathmatch the other day, and we were fucking getting wrecked, dude. Like, I would spawn in, the other team was spawn camping us, first of all. The other team would just spawn camp us and shoot us instantly. And me and my friend were getting so mad. It was actually really funny, though. But yeah, if that's something you'd like to see, like some gameplay, maybe some multiplayer games. Like, I recently bought Peak. I plan on playing that at some point. If you'd like to, and I may record that as well, if you'd like to see that, let me know in the comments. Yeah, I mean, life just going on. I'm still editing my novel. I've been adding a lot of stuff to it. So right now, it's currently, and I don't talk about this very frequently, but I do want to do a series of videos, if not one or two, on the process of novel writing and such, because I think it would be helpful not only for young writers, but just anyone who's interested in what it takes to write a novel. You know, if you're just a layman who doesn't even know what goes into writing a novel, I feel like it would be a helpful series of videos to have. But right now it's about 98,700 words. I think by the time I'm done doing all the changes, it may be at 99K, which is just crazy. It's about 367 pages right now. It feels weird that I'm so close to 100,000 words that fucking came from up here, dude. It's just like I still can't believe that I actually wrote a novel. But yeah, I'm slowly doing that. It's hard to, of course, I'm very busy at work now, so it's like it's hard during the day to find time to work and also edit my novel, which, you know, my job right now, which is, it's nice in that it affords me the time during the day when we're not busy to write, edit, be creative, film these videos, of course. So I'm filming this after work. Obviously, it's like 6 or 7 p.m. at this point. But funnily enough, and this is some good news, I did apply for a new job today. I'm not going to say where or what, but it is a job that's not dissimilar to the job I have now, but it does pay a lot better. And I think that my role right now has prepared me decently to fulfill this new role that I applied for. So it's a pretty big company, I'd say. And they've said that they get a lot of applicants. So fingers crossed. I'm hoping that I get it. I think that I will, just because, you know, I'm manifesting shit these days, bro. I literally, behind the camera right now, I've hung 2 sticky notes with some motivational shit on them for me to look at every day and sort of remind myself. But I've been trying to, like I said, I'm on my positivity kick. I've been trying to be very positive in my life, and it's so strange coming from a mindset where growing up and when I was younger, I felt like I didn't deserve any good things. And I remember very distinctly the moment that I realized that, you know what, damn it, I am worth it. I deserve good things. It was after I'd been talking to a girl for a while when I first like ever downloaded Hinge back in 2022. And you know, she was very positive, and she was motivating me and being like, you know, you got to believe that you're worth good things, and you got to have self-worth and all this stuff. And at first I was just like, you know, whatever. And then as we spent time apart and I sort of ruminated on it and thought further on it, I was like, you know what, damn it, she's right, you know? That insecurity stems from, I think, in my opinion, it stems from believing that you're not worthy, that you don't deserve good things to happen to you, and when bad things happen, that it's you deserve that. Like you are worthless enough to the point where you deserve bad things to happen to you. And I used to think that, and it's like, I don't know how anyone was my friend back then, because I was so stuck in that negative headspace, and I was always just so doom and gloom. And some people argue that I'm still sort of that way, but I don't think, like, mentally I don't feel that way. I feel like it's a combination of mindset change and also antidepressants. Shout out Lexapro. But yeah, I can't go a fucking video without mentioning that. I feel like that's so funny. It's just a mindset change thing, and it's for people that are stuck in that space. It's hard for me to convince them to think differently, because it's like, I guess, you know, like I said in a previous video, it's easier for me to change if I believe that changing will benefit not only me but a person that I'm like interested in or with. And that was an instance where that was the case. I was like, you know, changing my mindset in this way not only will benefit me, but it'll potentially benefit my relation to this person in the future. I wasn't doing it as an excuse to like reconnect with her or whatever. It was just like she motivated me to be better. And I think it was for the better. Like ultimately, I think much more positively, and I feel like my outlook is more positive. Although so much of the shit that's going on in the world feels so very bleak. I don't want to talk about politics on this broadcast today, but just the shit that's going on in the world, man, it just feels like doom and gloom. Oh, there's one thing I wanted to mention. The Epstein list, bro, it's gone. Fucking poof. Gone. The Trump administration ran on that shit, saying that they would leak it, that he was going to leak all the confidential shit, the JFK files, the UFO files, the Epstein client list. And now after fucking Leon, after he tweeted about it, now suddenly it doesn't exist anymore. Isn't that fucking crazy that you can make shit like that disappear? And his fan base now is fucking crazy. They're turning against him, but I doubt that that'll last for very long, because of course, as soon as he issues marching orders, they fall in line like their little toy soldiers. They fall in line so quick. It's actually amazing. And I wish the Democrats would take note of that, because it's like anytime their cult leader tells them what to do, immediately all their pundits, all their spokespersons, their suits, they fall right exactly in line. They start tweeting out his lies and they start repeating it. It's actually really, really impressive. I think, you know, this is a good place to end it. Let me know if you guys would be interested in gaming content in the future. I think it'd be fun to record it, you know. It may make it a little awkward just because I'd feel like I'd have to like insert jokes in there, and yeah, it might make things a little awkward for the gameplay session. And you know, usually it's just brain rot. It's like me and my friend are just saying the dumbest shit to each other, and it's funny to us, and I don't know if it would be funny to you, but you know, I am interested in recording it nevertheless. So let me know if that's something you're interested in. As always, leave a like, leave a comment, please. Let me know what you thought about the video. Please go back and watch my other videos. I think they're funny. I think they're good. I think they're worth your time. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll leave you with this. Ta.
Y'all fuck with Jolino?